It feels very good to be back in Liyue, at least for a tiny bit. Hello, Baby Gang says, this is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. We rarely get to go back to Liyue. For like, cause we do go back sometimes, just like maybe in the spaces around Liyue, but like Liyue Harbor, we don't go to very often. Today, we're going to be doing something fun. We're going to be doing the next part of the Archon quest, which is Requiem of the Echoing Depths.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Here we go, man.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I watched, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I watched my first ever episode of Genshin Impact again, and like Paimon's voice is so different now.
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever?
Paimon is so much, like, I love Paimon's personality. I've always adored her.
Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back.
We're
in a
still shocked by
single day?
this? We're still shocked by her magical powers of being able to, like, warp?
Even I have a private life, you know.
I thought she was going to say private jet for a second. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Oh
Even
God,
though
I
we
always
see
agree with
each other
everything
pretty
Paimon
much every
says.
day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion. Yeah, of course, look, Wander's thinking about this right away.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well,
Yeah.
let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
Yeah, I wonder, like, if this is going to be another mission where we find our sister again.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner.
The chasm.
It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Okay.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Liyue, and he should be at the chasm right now.
Interesting. Okay, so we actually have to go to the chasm.
Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
A very somber tone in your goodbye, Catherine. A very somber tone. Very somber tone in her voice. Things are very different from the last time we did the Act 4 Archon quest of this. But I feel like it's always like a good time. I like to sprinkle them out like a bit as we're going forward. Let's go here. It's weird that we're here. It's weird that we're here. You know, it's just strange. It feels weird. So this guy has another world quest going on here as well, it seems as well. Like I said, I've said it before, like we're not going to be doing absolutely every single world quest. We're not. I know like a lot of people can be like, well, what about my favorite world quest? It's just like, things won't always work out that way because again, I have to make sure that like I'm having like the most fun I can and pacing myself in a way that actually makes sense too.
Hi there. You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Yeah, never mind that. Let's focus on the task at hand. We're thinking about our sister a lot right now.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So,
Music's
it's hard to say
fantastic.
exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
Right.
While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilichurls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilichurls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
We're very curious to it as well.
Unlikely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilichurls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Oh no.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilichurls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilichurls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Yeah, like it's strange is definitely the right word. Yeah, because like the idea of because even like hilichurls like at any point going towards any singular cause, right, is not strange because they all have kind of like a very group mentality. But I think it's more the case of them not coming back out, right?
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir.
We're
we
thinking
need
about our
to
sister when we say
consider
this.
it first. Hey,
Yeah.
you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
I know, we always do consider your opinion first, Paimon, but this is definitely to do with the Abyss Order.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
Yeah, that's
You'll
exactly what
really
I'm thinking as
regret
well.
it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
No, we'll take it.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kind of curious ourselves now, too.
And this is why Paimon's such a good friend to us. Like, Paimon like is scared to do this, but as soon as she realizes why we want to do it, she's like, no, I'll do it.
Great.
That's why she's a sweetheart.
You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilichurls keep heading to.
So there we go. Oh, we have to go into the actual chasm below, of course. Which is down here. And the cutscene just activates. Oh, look at the Abyss Order. Look at them there, the Abyss Mages.
It's a city?
Beautiful stuff, by the way.
A whole city that's floating in the air. Upside down?
What a transition. I'm at a loss for words.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
The defiled statue which was hanging up upside down.
Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down.
The last time we met
just as
Dainsleif
spooky.
and our sister.
In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the abyss.
Her voice is traveling far, isn't it?
Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Wait, what? What? I was not expecting that.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you
Well,
here.
it is a pretty boy, make pretty face.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we?
Yes.
Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
It's totally fair to have a lot of questions for him right now, especially after what happened.
I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily.
Like, where's me sister?
Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Yeah, tell me, what are you doing here?
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, But as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you didn't actually catch up with my sister last time?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B.
So when our sister went through the portal...
gateways to an entire network.
Yeah, so when our sister went through the portal... Sorry for interrupting you before you finished there, Dainsleif. But like, when she went through the portal, he also went through the portal, but what happened was he went to a different section while she went to a different place as well.
Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kind of similar to how teleport waypoints work.
Because Yes, Paimon, because we choose where we go from the teleport waypoints.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Where she was watching over us that time.
Oh, yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Why don't you tell us who you really are?
So that title stuck in your memory.
Let's go.
I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Khaenri'ah, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear.
Look how serious Aether is right now.
Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Leaving it behind, man. Leaving it behind.
Sounds like your sister was right.
What is the history between you and my sister?
We were travel partners.
Yes, you mentioned this before, for sure.
We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
The journey's end?
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you.
About what?
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Oh man, I love how like Dainsleif missions really make the Abyss Order much more serious. They make them like much more competent.
Don't say that. You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Let's go and investigate. I won't say I'll trust you because I feel like giving up like our trust way too easily. I trust Paimon. You know what I mean? That's who I trust.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
I'm just like really happy to have like any like person that's interacted with my sister back with us. You know what I mean? Like to me that's awesome. To me that's very cool. So you have to go to the light where the lit fire is. Man, it's crazy that we're back down here again. So we've already been here before, right? If I remember correctly, walk through here. Yeah, I think we did.
There are signs of hilichurl activity here. Could these be the hilichurls the Requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
Like the explanation is on you, not on us.
We took a commission
Okay,
from
Paimon.
the Hilichurls to investigate the chasm. Apparently, a whole load of hilichurls have been gathering here, and the Requester wants to know why.
Yeah.
And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
What I do like about this game as well, how we're so willing to work with other people, even if they've like kind of lost a bit of our trust with them, because we know that it's always for the greater good, you know? A perfect example is Child. Like we helped him out with his brother, even though like we know that we were at odds with him for a bit. We had a big battle with him. I feel like it's like the smart way of looking at things sometimes.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about
Look at this cape. It's so cool.
As it happens, I do.
Does it have anything to do with the Upside Down City?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time years.
Which would make sense why we were 500 and what, like 1 years old?
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
Man, that's so beautiful. Like whenever like you're like someone feels like their actual their gut feeling, their body is telling them to do something, you know, in a story, it always gets me.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this. Indeed. Do you know why hilichurls wear masks?
I'm not quite sure.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water.
Oh my god.
Compared to how they remember themselves,
Oh my
it is a
god.
terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
That's horrific. These poor babies. So these hilichurls really are from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
You know what's crazy about that? We've been using their masks as like upgrade materials.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes.
Crazy.
When the hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured.
Jesus. It's very animalistic in a way as well, like very instinctual, right? To find a dark place, to die with dignity.
And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Yeah, so they can feel kind of good before they die.
Wow. That's so...
Paimon, it's horrible.
Conversation's over. Brace yourself.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Didn't just send hilichurls up to us, did they? Oh! Black Serpent Knights.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Very, 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 very interesting stuff, but very depressing stuff as well, man. Like the idea that like these poor
One with nature.
these poor hilichurls can't even look themselves at themselves in the reflection of the water. Something we do all the time.
Why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Great voice acting from Paimon here.
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Khaenri'ah.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor
This
they
has to
once
be
had.
so depressing for Dainsleif. Like, knowing that these people used to be like people he was comrades in arms with.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Oh wow, we are being watched.
Wait, Dane!
Seems we missed one.
This guy looks different though. Really sick design. It looks like he's has almost like space and time in his armor.
Wait, stand down. There's something different about
I
this.
feel it too. I feel it too.
It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
It seemed that it was watching over us but didn't want to kill us right away.
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
That is... Like, I understand that we have to just move on, or we have to. That doesn't make it any less freaking depressing. Like, every time I kill a hilichurl, I'm gonna be thinking about the fact that, like, they can't look at themselves in the waters anymore. They can't look at their own reflection.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Puzzle time, huh?
Don't waste your time.
No? Oh. Oh. Can I? Okay, that's sick. That is so sick. They played on our expectations. I thought I was going to have to go around doing a few puzzles here, which I wouldn't mind, but they're like, hey, no. Don't worry, no puzzles right now.
Conria's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide something here, right? Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Was the Upside Down City built by the Abyss Order?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more
beautiful,
ancient
though.
civilization
It's
still.
actually beautiful.
The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Conria? Whoa, Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Conria. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Oh, that's a way to put it. That is definitely a way to put it. Really cool location here, man. my glider almost didn't go off. Whoa, hello.
Black Serpent Knights! Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
Sure.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Into the wind! Clouds hide, the birds call!
Time to act.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Wind strike!
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
Heck yeah. This game, man. The music's so good.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Are they trying to talk?
Huh? They're not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off?
Look how cool Dainsleif look as well.
These knights seem like they're hiding something behind
Oh, the
us.
hilichurls.
Hold on, I think they...
I mean, we can leave.
They're coming! Quick, get them!
We could have left. There's no problem. I ain't like a proud person.
Let's light
You know what I mean? Like there's no pride that comes into this.
One with nature.
It's just like really sad. There's like it doesn't feel like good fighting anyone here.
Everybody stand back!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying
It's
to
a bunch of
hide.
hilichurls like fading away.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilichurls?
As I said, for these hilichurls, the end is nigh.
So they're preparing to meet their end.
They have grown old and fearful of the light,
Man.
even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
Even though they're like it's still corroding them even now.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard
To give
them?
them a peaceful goodbye? Oh my god, they're like all over us.
More of them are closing in!
Fighting them is meaningless. There's the guy again.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again! And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
What is happening?
Halfdan?
Halfdan? So you know him.
Whoa. What? You recognize him?
Recognizing a soldier you used to fight with, by the way, if that's what it is, after 500 years is incredible.
Could it be?
It's beautiful.
If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilichurls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty.
This is like magical. Like it's so beautiful everything that's
The one
happening
who
here.
ordered
Like
them to
beautifully
retreat
horrible, but
just
it's
now,
like
I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khanria, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khanria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khanria.
man.
These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the
So
people of
their
Khanria.
urge is to stay here and protect, while Dainsleif urges to stay here as well. Like he wants to stay here. Maybe it's something inside him that like is telling him, like begging them, part of the corrosion.
If you see these ruins as Khanria in the throes of disaster, and these hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khanria. Run.
Oh, they're talking to the hilichurls.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
It's so sad. The music's so good. They're telling the hilichurls to run away. Like that is like so like again, I understand we kill hilichurls all the time. I understand that we murder hilichurls on a daily basis. Probably like there's never a day that goes by that I don't murder a hilichurl. Right? So it's very hypocritical of me to say anything beyond that. But it doesn't change the fact that like it's still sad as heck. Whereabouts are you going, buddy? There's an upside down. I did not even notice the upside down teleport waypoint. This Sealy, by the way, is just good design. I want to show there's more hilichurls over there. This is a Sealy that like it makes sure there's no confusion and leads you exactly where you need to go in the next area. Oh, chest? Oh yeah. I was like, okay, it's also a chest. Yeah.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights.
Yeah, they were called.
That Halfdan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Oh man.
More hilichurls, and they look really well protected.
This is rough. This is a genuinely rough state of affairs. Whereabouts is the next? Is just over here?
Into the wind.
Like I'm actually so impressed with what they've done here. Like it's a really impressive like trickled out story. And that's what it is. The story's been trickled out, bit by bit, and everything makes sense. And everything's like, oh, that makes like it all. Every time you think of it, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. There's nothing in it that I'm like, wait, how does it? What? You know, there are sorts of stuff that's like, oh my god, that's shocking.
Hey, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
I love how, like,
Fine.
very quickly when we're playing this game, we always like tend to, like, the person who we were like angry at previously, we always tend to like get back into being like very good friends with him after a while. Like, we're always like, oh, like, I hate this guy, or like, or this guy did this guy hit our sister. Where was it, that the upside down one? Is it this one? Yes. Okay. I want to. Yeah, because I think I went too far down. But like, again, we understand that, you know, sometimes you put differences aside, and while we don't have like much of a rivalry with Dainsleif, there's no doubt about it that like he has still a lot of explaining to do with a lot of things. But right now, we also need to worry about this commission. Only I could do that. Yeah, I want to make sure we're going on the right path. So when it comes to what I'm going to be doing going forward, if you guys want to suggest any lore videos you'd like me to watch, please do. If you guys want to suggest any trailers or videos you'd like me to watch, please do. But also at the same time, when it comes to like world quests, I definitely will be doing the ones that I would like. We're going to be doing a lot of cleanup as well. We'll clean up right before we go to Sumeru. But as I said, like, you know, I don't want to do everything just because I don't want to feel overwhelmed by the time we get to the next location in this game. I want to go to Sumeru and feel still refreshed as I'm going to Sumeru, like I did going to Inazuma.
Into the wind.
Here we go.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center.
Cool.
Come on, let's go!
The music is haunting. It's hauntingly beautiful. And there's more hilichurls over there.
One with nature.
Like, oh man. Holy hell. Look at the water up in the top. Oh my god.
Water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty
I agree.
amazing place.
I agree, Paimon.
Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure, a relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse.
Man.
Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before, and I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa, terrible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
Yeah, man. This is just going to be heartbreaking after heartbreak, right? It's just...
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
An Abyss Order device?
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this
Oh, okay,
design
that's how you know it's
before
probably
either.
very dangerous.
It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
This place is beautiful.
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open.
I really feel like Paimon is us, you know? There he is again, Halfdan.
Halfdan's back again.
Halfdan, do you have something to say?
Oh, Dainsleif's so calm with him.
He ran off, but he didn't disappear.
Maybe he's leading us
like
somewhere?
last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
This could be a useful lead.
True. So, we going then?
Honestly, I'm just like in awe of how pretty this place is. Look at that. It's just so, this whole location is so weird. But then again, like I understand like this, like it's almost like a common occurrence now in these games.
Jump down over there. Let's follow him.
He jumped down here? Let's go. Is there one of these in here as well? Because I think this is how you feed the big mushroom lady. Oh my god, look at this. This whole, again, like... I've talked about a million times how I'm in love with places that feels like he shouldn't be here, you know? And this is definitely one of those places. We've been in part of this before, though, right? We've been in a location like this before, because I remember that. Wait. Yeah, I remember locations like this.
Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
We're very brave. We're very brave.
Oz, reveal the...
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Nice little swirl going for you there.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's light it up! Witness the power of Gugwa.
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
Can you see it?
Time to go.
Oh yes, she's right. Look. Yeah, the hilichurl like podiums they make. We definitely have already been there because there's a Sealy there. Yeah, the music's incredible.
Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see.
Yeah, so hilichurl camp being built so down below here, I suppose, is very strange. Oh, they're dead again. I think yeah, that's definitely dead hilichurls. That's definitely dead hilichurls.
Hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath.
Very nice way of saying they bit the bullet.
Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, we obviously fight them in a lot of times because we just need resources, but we forget like always like this is what always makes me heartbroken is seeing them like this. Oh, the water drizzling from above through the cave. That's really cool touch.
Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these,
Which shows a massive amount of intelligence.
but these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
I bet.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end,
Oh,
they
Paimon.
still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here.
That's good.
Could also be another reason.
It's 100% okay to be thinking out loud. It's 100% okay to be thinking out loud. What is that? Wait.
How did that flower get this far underground?
Our sister?
Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurl?
Yeah, I know this flower.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Canria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation.
Okay, so it's not the flower I was thinking of. I was thinking of the flower that, like, she touched, remember?
It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out
In the
of
last
Canria,
time we met
the
Dainsleif?
petals would stop growing and turn hard.
Remember the one that we got the memory from? Maybe it's not that, I don't think.
Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more. And so the Intivat
So sorry.
is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Oh, she was wearing it in her hair.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
Conria. There she is again. Yes, she is.
The proposal finally
Your Highness.
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland.
Holy hell.
I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
And how she's so comfortable with the Abyss Herald?
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the Abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity.
So she's trying to break the curse so that everyone can go back to be immortal. This is like makes so much sense. It's kind of like, you know, it's actually always like such a beautiful like story of trying to become mortal. Oh, look at them, like they're breathing super heavily as well, because again, like there's no dignity in like looking like this. There's no dignity in not being able to die and in a normal, like peaceful way.
They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
She's so sure of herself here.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Oh my god! Oh no, Aether. Wait, can she? No.
I mean,
Oh. Oh my god. Zach, you're the best voice actor ever. Just saying the name.
You saw something, didn't you?
So emotional.
Can you tell me what it was?
There was so much in that one saying of Lumine. Such heartache.
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
You relate the scene you just saw to Dainsleif.
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
She said it was her mission, yeah. I'm so interested to learn more about this.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Khaenri'ah. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1%.
And she was saying that, like, oh, even if there's a 1% chance, maybe there's not even a 1% chance.
I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering.
So he seems to be like not on the side of like because he's lived through the curse so much. He seems to be one of the people that just like believes that it should not like that it's futile to try and lift this curse.
So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself they are no longer human.
Kind of like what Nanami said to Yuji, you know? You have to realize there's no chance of these people being human again when he was fighting, you know, kind of like human-like creatures. And I think it's a way of like making ourselves feel better, but also it's like a way to be like, hey, you will die if you just treat these guys as human. And it's true, we will die.
If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
Why should I believe you?
Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister.
He's so, like, by the way, he's beautiful. He's a beautiful character, like, absolutely gorgeous. But I think at the same time, like, what's so cool about him is that he's, like, so, like every word that comes out of his mouth, like, furthers the story either of his character or, like, the entire game. Like, he's like an information fountain.
It is only natural for you to side with her.
Music is gorgeous.
But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say,
I choose to believe you. But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means that I don't approve of my sister's methods. That's a good way of putting it. I feel like it's all right for us to be like our sister, you know, we can't fully trust everything she's doing.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. That's a lot. Nobody has the right to make a choice on behalf of on another living being's behalf. He is like I don't use the word spitting very often, but it's the best way to describe it, isn't it? Like, oh, he's spitting, but like unironically, this is one of those moments that they really do make Aether's character grow a lot and show him how how he actually is like affected by the story around him. Especially not when these hilichurls have already chosen to end at the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world.
He is growing. He is growing quite a bit.
Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
Then let's stick together for this one.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
Sure thing. Very cool scene. Like, first of all, like the moment with her sister, man. Like Zach, I want to praise the voice actor here, Zach Aguilar. Of course I always do. But like what's so special about that is like in that one line of Lumine, you could sense so much heartbreak and so much like uncertainty. Just wanting so desperately for him to just like hold her and be like, hey, talk to me. And then we have Dainsleif then, like, you know, having a very different approach to everything. He believes that the curse is just, it's futile to even try and lift this, and it's just going to cause more suffering by doing this, and it goes against the wishes of a lot of people, that, especially the hilichurls. And we're kind of like, not in the middle, but we're kind of like standing here being like, what way do we go about this? We have to do what's in the best interest in the short term almost.
Wait, watch out!
Huh?
What's going on? Is that light coming
What?
from the room in the center?
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dainsleif,
Oh.
I see your incessant
Oh my god, I got
memory
chills when he said that.
and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's
Well, you know I'm a brother, so don't hurt me.
Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places.
Oh my god.
It was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last
So
time.
sick.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone.
Such a good, like,
Once and for all.
the VO is so good here too.
You are the only ones who torment them.
Huh.
There is nothing else left of those hilichurls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Again, it's so cool how nothing's black
And
and
you will
white.
give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it.
Dainsleif literally just said, I'm gonna kill you. You are dead.
You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the ways of the Abyss. By the cleansing of the
And by the way, whenever Dainsleif like acts up like that, whenever he like he like gets a little bit more serious, because usually he's very calm in his tone.
It's even cruder than I thought.
What's always really special about that is like then you know things are about to go crazy. You know that Dainsleif's about to do something nuts, and also we should probably worry. If Dainsleif is getting like a bit agitated, that means something is about to happen.
Let me leave you a curse. Rain outward.
The wind knows me.
Yeah, this shield is always
Everybody stand
a weird one, but hey, we can get it down. The whole point of this, like, it would be a very easy boss battle if we just like.
One with nature.
Look at that.
One with wind and cloud.
Oh, wrong button.
Into the wind.
Yeah, we just have to get rid of the shield, and then it's like kind of home free at that stage.
by royal decree.
The world will fall. The end.
The wind knows me.
I freaking love these fights, man. I love them. You see the way he uses some of the portals himself? I know why we're using water here, but hey, whatever. Oh, we get the protection as well. It's not bad.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
There we go. Skull was a cool fight.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right, let's go.
Sick. Such a cool fight. So whereabouts do they want us to go now? Up there. What's the best way to approach this? From here, obviously. Let's see. Maybe from here, maybe not.
Time to go.
Because the only thing I'm looking at is maybe we go from the top here and then through it. Yes, right here. Wait, what? Look at the portal here. Can we... Wait. There it is. Oh, the cutscene!
Look, the amplification device.
There's another herald. no. Is this legit them trying to lift the curse, or is there an ulterior motive for the Abyss Order as well? It's affecting everyone with the curse.
Too late. They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet
Oh
their
no!
end. Find a way to stop that
Yeah,
thing.
we'll stop him. We'll stop him. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna have to fight him. We know. No, he dropped his sword. Oh, the poor hilichurls as well.
Halfdan, don't do it.
Jeez. Oh, he's doing it. Oh no! Wait, what? They were showing images from the past. We're gonna have to take a look at that again. He's containing it. Oh no! What?
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is
I
extraordinary.
mean, to be able to last this 500 years with still having that type of spirit in him? Oh, it's a lectern on the herald. What do we do? What do we just witness?
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
So I want to take a look at this for a second again, just that image of what we saw. There's grabbing the flowers. Is that the two of them together? That's what it looks like to me. Like, it looks like two members of Conria. That's so beautiful.
Take him out and deactivate the device.
We're gonna have to do it. And like, look at Hans. Like, he's still just hanging over the goddamn device.
Behold the abyss.
Reveal thyself.
Heck yeah.
One with nature.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's light it up. No, my sword.
We're trying to get that defense as well going.
Ring cutter.
Into the wind.
The name of
By royal decree. Let's light
Oh
it
yeah, he was gonna pull up a shield eventually. It made sense.
up. I let my guard down.
We actually could like I think we were close to like being able to break the shield without actually having like
hear ye the words of
Not good. Huh?
Oh, it's lowering our. Hold on a second here. Yeah, there's no point running around here trying to like.
Let's light it up.
peace and hope find you. Hear ye the
Everybody
words
stand
of
up.
joy.
Huh?
I don't know why I'm using electricity. It's just an instinct at this point.
No, my sword.
The power
The wind knows me.
It's actually a really cool enemy as well, and I'm fighting right beside this guy's body. I know he's not dead.
Let's light it up.
This is all so much. It's all so much.
One with nature.
shall set you free.
I know why I switched back. Again, it's instinct to switch to official because we use her so much. I love how they die right after they get the shield.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
This is such a beautiful moment for Halfdan. The cleansing won't have any effect on me. Yeah.
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
Right.
If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time.
Because
here.
he's struggling too, you can hear it in his voice.
See all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly.
I'll go.
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey, wait for Paimon!
There's some really cool fights in this mission. So we have to go through all the Abyss portals and destroy all charging devices. This isn't... Okay, we shouldn't waste any time, but like, it's so beautiful, this story. So this is the first one.
No, my sword.
The wind knows me.
I summon.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up.
The wind knows me.
Is this? I wonder if is this just a matter? Because look at these the hilichurls over here. Are reacting to it as well. Okay, so this here we just have to break the charging devices. That's it.
The hilichurls are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too,
He is.
right?
It is.
Never mind that. Halfdan and the others are enduring far greater suffering than I. There's no time to lose.
We're seeing more about Dainsleif as well, by the way. Like how much he cares as well. I actually love these type of missions, man. The type to destroy one, 4 things to, stop the reaction of one thing,
I'm going in.
As one with wind and cloud.
Such an these incredible fight. I love fighting Abyss mages. I love fighting anyone in the Abyss Order, to be honest.
Quick, destroy the devices and put an end to the hill.
Oh, I didn't think it would skip to dialogue. I guess we have to wait till all of it's done, because it's not that it is a loading screen. It is a loading screen.
Time to act. Body and mind.
I was gonna see if we could do it right away.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain out.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up.
Being able to break down the shield this quickly as well,
Teamwork is dreamwork.
One with nature.
This is why Kazuo on these smaller enemies, his skill is incredible.
The wind knows me.
There's more hilichurls here as well, is there?
Time to act.
Or maybe not. Maybe they're not always in every place we go to. One last one here. Well, no, there's 2 of them, is there? Or there's 2 last ones? No, there's there's one last one. There's one last one that's connected. All of this is revealing so much. Where's the enemies? Oh, I'll get this as well while I'm here. I hope that's okay. Why is he going over there?
One with nature.
Oh, who's coming out? Oh, hey, hello. How are you? Actually, not like a bad group of enemies to fight in this game.
Adorn my night into the wind.
No, my sword.
Oh, there's only one left. Okay. I forgot how easy it is to take down some of these Abyss Order guys if you have a really good build. Very gracefully did it.
All around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Wait, there's no portal. But I think we can warp there, right? From here? Interesting, because like usually they wouldn't.
The wind knows me.
Stop us from going there so quickly. No, this isn't it. This is not how you get to it either.
Into the wind.
Yeah, it's here. It's here. Let's go to the side. Man, why did they take me out of the... Why did they remove all the portals when the portals were active for a while? I guess it's because we destroyed the device. That makes perfect sense, actually. Oh, it's up this... Yeah, we can get there. We can get there. It's not a big deal. I'm obviously going the wrong way as usual.
So, that's
But is he doing okay?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Oh no, he's not. He died?
Let me check.
Oh, please.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
I agree. I 100% agree, Paimon.
Let's go.
He's gone. Oh, Dainsleif.
Huh?
What?
Light.
Oh no! It is him! No! Don't do this to me! Do not!
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword.
Oh no!
Back then, I failed you.
No, no,
and
no,
failed
no,
to
no.
protect our people.
Oh.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty.
Yeah, he's never forgotten.
To this day, I am proud of you all.
Holy shit! Oh look! No! Stop! The music! Stop!
Didn't fall, did it? Since
Oh,
you're still
but
here.
it did. Well,
Correct.
oh no! That's so sad. That's so sad. What the hell?
No need to revive the homeland.
What the hell?
That was Halfdan's
No,
soul.
Paimon, I love you, Paimon. Give me a second. I am like in a. I'm in bits. That's so sad. And like then in the end, like it's so beautiful. Like him be like, no, not everything's okay, making him feel like he didn't fail his mission. This game is gonna kill me. This game is gonna absolutely murder me. Oh my god. This game is gonna murder me.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances.
It's a lot.
Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Oh no, Dainsleif, don't you start as well. This soldier I just met made me nearly bawl my eyes out. Don't you start.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to
Oh,
recover.
you take whatever time you need, buddy.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew
We
that.
can tell.
You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
Go to Mondstadt, hang out with the cat's tail.
Vacation? The very
No, you
notion.
should. She's right.
This word has no business being in my vocabulary.
This was an incredible.
There are more
Mission.
important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway,
I'm trying not to hide. Like I don't want to sniffle right into the mic, guys.
and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I'll be on the lookout.
Thank you for understanding.
It's no problem.
I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Oh my god, what a line.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end.
I mean, buddy, like honestly, he's right, and we have a right to be like to ask for more questions for him. He also has a right to ask for a side from us, I think, at this stage.
Well,
It's a serious matter.
shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info,
Such useful info.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hilichurls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But
It's a lot.
How are we going
It's a
to
lot.
explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people
Just
to
be like, dude, like
understand.
this is like vision business.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Yeah, exactly. So do you actually have to report back? That's it. It's done. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon, a forest of change. So that will be done, I'd say, I'm thinking at most after this, it'll be around 3 to 4 weeks. 3 weeks at probably minimum, 4 weeks at maximum. We're going to be doing a few cleanup things. We're going to be doing a lot of hangouts. We're obviously going to be finishing off the few story quests. We only have a few story quests, I think like 2 story quests left that I want to do before we go to Inazuma. In terms of like hangouts, double blaster. In terms of hangouts, we have this one and this one. In terms of story, we have these 2 I want to do before we go to Inazuma. And then in terms of hangouts, we did Toma's. I think I might leave Noelle until like much later on, because like at this point it might be fun to have something for later on too. But then again, like there's not that many hangouts left in this list of hangouts. There really isn't. That's what's kind of scary about this to me. Like there's not a lot of hangouts left, so I kind of want to leave some. So like after we've caught up, we can actually go back and do some hangouts. So maybe what we might do is, we'll see. I think we might do Heizu, Kuki, right? Ningguang, and possibly Baidu. And then, like, I feel like at the end of, like, we could do Yunjin and Noelle as well. Like, why not? You know what I mean? We don't have that. That's like 6 episodes, right? Around there. And then another 2 episodes here with this. And then, of course, we also have some world quests to do. The Surumi Island world quest we have to do. We're going to be doing. We could do Shenyu Vales. We have Through the Mist world quest we want to do as well. I think we're going to do Shenyu Vale a little bit later, I think. But I do want to do Shenyu Vale at some point. I'm not sure what's the best point to do that.
Time to go.
We did the big chasm world quest, but there's one world quest I want to do in the chasm as well. But we'll see again. That might be in the cleanup section as well of the video. When I say cleanup, it's like 3 hours beforehand. We're not done here today, by the way. When it comes to the next quest, we also have a perilous trail, which we're going to be doing at some point too. I think maybe sometime next week, maybe. Or the week after, we'll see. Jesus Christ, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. I thought today's video would be a lot shorter, but I actually have more time than I thought it would. But to talk about what we learned here today before we go any further. I'll take that stuff, no problem. To talk about what we learned today before we go any further. So, his sister is trying to break the curse. Dainsleif believes that the curse shouldn't be broken, that people should just be like, that be able to die with dignity. Or die in their own way, or choose the way they're allowed to die. We have not picked a side of which side we're on yet. The Abyss Order is not only like seems like once again, not totally black and white, a little bit of gray here as well. Which I think is actually pretty cool. That there is a bit of gray in there as well. I can't do this quest today because I've actually recorded another part of this quest afterwards, and that's the part of the quest you're probably going to see now, which is that part of the world quest. I've already done the other part, and you're going to see that in a different section of this video.
Time to go.
What else can we say other than an absolutely incredible mission with an absolutely beautiful story? And it looks like as well that the finding out that the hilichurls actually have somewhat of like a background memory of what happened in Conria and who they once were, to the point that they can no longer look at themselves, is an unbelievably sad thing as well to have. It's a really sad thing as well to have in this game. I'm thoroughly depressed.
Time to go.
Thoroughly depressed. What we might do today is, and I might put the other part of the video and another part of it and record the next part of that afterwards. What we might do today, just for a little bit before the video ends, because obviously we're not going to like just try to get to 2 hours for the sake of it. Something I haven't done in a while is done just some card games, and we haven't been in Mondstadt to do those card games in a while. Is that Through the Mists? An Unexpected Guest. That's the other one. That's the next interlude that we're going to be doing at some point. Okay, before I go any further with doing anything, I do want to just talk about what just happened. Like, let's try and gather our thoughts a little bit on everything that happened here. So it started off with us bumping into Dainsleif again, finding out about these hilichurls. So, like, once again, we're finding out more heartbreaking aspects about the hilichurls. That makes it even harder to kill them every single time we interact with them. It gets super, super difficult every time we interact with them. It gets much, much harder to, I guess, deal with the fact that we are constantly attacking these poor creatures. Then what we learned as well is that not only that, but like the magical aspect of having those flowers present, the flowers that are so beautiful, that belong to our sister, that signify our sister, the thing that she wore in her hair. But our sister is is very serious about all this stuff happening. She's very serious. She wants to break this curse. Dainsleif doesn't want to break this curse. The curse is something that gives people immortality, but it does not keep them from death, right?
Wherever in this world I roam.
Isn't that right?
I carry memories of my home.
My boy. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. It's just I don't want to be interrupted when I'm talking. That's why I move around so they don't talk for too long. You know, they don't like interrupt the conversation for a bit. But when they say like it doesn't make them the curse can kill you, but it also keeps you alive for a very long time. It doesn't mean that you are free from death, right? It doesn't mean you are free from all aspects of death. It's very clear to me also that we do have to eventually pick a side. We do, and maybe like it doesn't have to be like a definitive side. We can maybe find a way to get in between both sides, but we're gonna have to take a definitive stance at some stage at what's happening here. When I looked at like, you know, my sister saying like she wants to break the curse and there's a 1% chance of even saving everyone, she'll do it, or reviving her homeland. And then you like, that's what the thing, you had Dainsleif being like, there's no need to revive the homeland. Everything is safe, everything's protected. And I think he's saying that because he believes that the pain of like dragging all this back up again is too much. That letting them just like die, like he believes that there's nothing to bring back. You can't bring back these hilichurls from what they are now. They are just cursed. There's nothing left in them but the curse. And that's why they are what they are. There's obviously a different feeling here though. When it comes to the Dainsleif versus the Abyss Herald versus Lumine. There's also a heartbreaking aspect to this of like the fact that we didn't get to see Lumine this time, but I think that that's kind of intentional. She's not going to show up whenever we need her, but I think it's even more heartbreaking that like she's here in spirit rather than in just here normally. I think if she showed up again, yes, you could have an amazing moment once again, but then it kind of like, in my opinion, cheapens a little bit the aspect of we will be reunited, because that moment's supposed to be so shocking because we've not seen her in person and we won't see her again probably for another long while as well. So having her instead be like to show up in spirit where she can't see us but we can see her is all the more heartbreaking. To me, it's way more heartbreaking than anything else they could have done. I think as well, like you have like a story like this be so magical and so amazing, but like every single turn where whether it be like two soldiers reuniting after 500 years like we had there, or whether it be us and our sister reuniting, there's a big theme in this game of people reuniting, whether it be like relationships being broken and hopefully being repaired with time. Like if you look at Diluc and you look at Diluc and Kaya, Shao and his loss and wanting to be reunited with his friends as well. Even in smaller cases, you have characters like missing things, or like Timmy missing his dad, which I know like it sounds horrible, but like it's like there's such a theme of being reunited that all links back to our sister. Like again, you read the manga, Kalei and Amber, like this feeling of loss as well and having to say goodbye too. There's that throughout this whole game, that's what it is. And while that's happening with us, the hilichurls are losing their absolute minds as well, which is a very sad thing too. All these very, very sad things that are happening all at once in this game. And I just think that they do a really fantastic job of, you know, implementing that and then making it important to us and important to the characters in the game as well. But also making it so that the loss of our sister and us trying to find our sister is not just about us. It's something that we can relate to everybody in this game. Yeah. Before we end this video, of course, I want to do a card game. And I think here's the thing, right? I've started to change the way I do things. Obviously, things usually get to around 2 hours of these videos, but I don't want to just play games. Chi-Chi. It's Chi-Chi.
Too crowded.
I don't want to, like,
Hot.
Oh, she's it.
I don't like it here.
Oh, Chi-Chi.
But this card game, wanna play with me?
Sure. Yeah, I think what's happening is, with these videos is that I don't want to just do 2 hours. If we're at a point where like it's like, oh, I don't want to just go like, oh, let's just do a random thing. I'm doing this because I haven't done this in a while. Because I really feel like, you know, not only is like I feel like I'd like people to be able to catch up at some point too.
Let's go.
That we don't need every video just to get to 2 hours. Even though it naturally usually gets there, sometimes even longer. Like it's rare that it doesn't. But like say like last week we did another video where it didn't get to 2 hours. And I feel like that's an okay way to doing things because it's about what like we can, you know, do in that time. It would be unnatural for me. And like I'll be honest, like I have done it before because I'm like, oh well, I said I'd do 2 hours. But I feel like it's like we did say one video was gonna be shorter a week as well, but like we didn't really stick to that. Maybe I've forgotten how to play. No weakened attack. Yeah, but like, and I really feel like the way like of doing like just, and it never felt natural. Like there was one time we were like, oh, we have 10 minutes left. Let's go do a domain. Like let's go farm some artifacts. And it was like, that doesn't feel natural. If we end the part that we want to end on, we end it. You know, if it's an hour and a half, if it's an hour and 10 minutes, that's the way to do it. You know, it doesn't make any sense to keep going if we're you know. So we have an electro character. I might switch.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
It's been a while since I played this, by the way, so if I do forget some stuff. But then we won't be able to attack, but honestly, I'm okay with that for now. Right, we can't... Yeah, we can't attack it. We have to just end our turn. Which actually will help us out, because I think we we'll start first next time. Do whatever you want with that ice. Oh, Paimon card. Nice. And it is really about learning how to do things in the proper way and learning how to play games in the proper way. So we're doing Electro this time, so let's go. I don't always get everything right. That's what I'll say. We can totally attack right now. It's only gonna be one, but I think we're going for the overload then.
I summon thee.
And then Oz comes on the field, which is really good. Nice normal attack there you got there. What do we have here? When action phase begins, create 2 Omni element uses. Oh, that's just pretty good. You need 2 Omni element. You need 3 Omni elements. Which that's going. Here we go. Okay, let's just start elemental tuning. And let's attack again. See, she has a shield, but I want to break down the shield.
I summon thee.
Yeah, I want to break the shield, so like, because it wouldn't have done us any good to attack her then with Diluc. We don't have enough cards again. That's fine. That's fine. It's actually better for us to start off first next time then. I attack first. It's my turn. We can actually do a big special move now with Fischl. Not bad. Not bad at all. I might wait to do her special move then, right? Switch character. And we can have, yeah, just use this. And then we'll do some elemental. We only need to do one elemental tuning and we're fine. What are you doing? That's fine as well. That works for me. And then we just attack. This is going to do some monster damage. Yeah. Pretty good. And our opponent will switch to Yanfei. You can switch to Yanfei all you want. We can switch character.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
On a rock.
Pretty dangerous to have her out here like this, but I think it's probably a smart idea.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from
And she does a
day.
quote where she says this too. I'm gonna switch character to D-Luke.
Let's go.
And then I'm gonna end my turn after this. They're probably gonna end their turn first. Yes, of course. But like I feel like switching our character now was a good idea, so when we get more die. Oh, there's a shout card. I actually love this game though, it's so fun. Took me a bit to get back into it, of course.
Boom, boom.
Jesus. I guess there was a melt. I'm up for letting him take the hit to make the play. So we have destroy all summons. Okay, we might just like attack. Hold on a second here. But it could be the end of us. But I'm up for taking a hit for D-Luke. Okay. Okay. Switch character.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
And then we can literally just do an attack. It's only gonna be 3, but like we'll get Oz out in the field at the very least. Or should we do, no. We should do a swirl. What am I thinking?
You called?
It's just so we can protect him as well. Super good.
Boring.
Super good.
Can't keep my eyes open.
Oh no, Diana. I'm gonna end her turn now. Unless he has something to revive she has something to revive all her cards. I don't think she does though. So I guess just, yeah, the Omni ones are all we need. We don't need anything else, really.
Go.
Should we just attack? Oh, we do some... No, we can. We can just attack, right? Yeah. There we go. We beat Chi-Chi. Nice. Just a fun little duel. And guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
I'm lost. Should I write that down too?
Oh, poor Chi-Chi. I'm sorry. Chi-Chi, you do whatever you want. Thank you so much to Never Compared to Be a Gangster here on Patreon. Thank you so much for all supporting the series. And the Patreon really keeps the series going. It really does. Thanks to Tyfire2, Jamie Bull, John and the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Ewald, Radish, Rudy, Anusta, Shabotterbed, Malkunde, V Mika, Death Trap, and Links Marky. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me, and I'll see you guys very soon.